Akile, it's long overdue that we have you for a BYU Football All Access 2-on-1. So thank you for gracing us with your presence and the mini beard.
Thank you for having me. It's getting longer. It's getting there.
You mentioned James Harden to us the other day. You want to be the James? Are you going for the James Harden look?
If it gets to that point, then let's do it. But I mean, everybody try to call me his little brother, so it's all good. It's all fun.
Hey, if you got the swagger of James Harden, that's a good thing.
They're playing well.
That's a good thing.
Exactly.
This BYU football offense has kind of become this mysterious thing for those that can't see it from the inside. You're obviously in practice and going through it. How do you feel about the implementation of the new offense from Jeff Grimes?
I'm loving it so far. It's kind of fresh, refreshing, getting to know this new offense and what he got going. And he's hard on us right now, so I'm just loving the pressure, and we're going to take the pressure and make gold, make diamonds.
Why do you love the pressure?
I mean, in the game time, that's all it is pressure to make plays and win ball games. That's what it's all about.
How much did Margin Hooks instill that loving the pressure feeling inside of you?
He kind of told me, like, he showed me some of his highlights and kind of plays where it was all or nothing on this play, so he had to go make it, and he just told me that it's going to be times like that you got to be ready to show up and play.
Did he show you the 80-yarder against Utah?
He did, actually.
That's a good one, right?
He retweets about every day, but yeah, he showed me that one.
When did that connection first start, and what influence did that have on maybe you getting here to BYU?
Well, when Holiday first recruited me, he gave me his number and told me to reach out to him just about learning more about BYU and the culture here, and as a non-LDS athlete. And so I just got in contact with him, talked to him throughout the process, and after I committed, that's when we started working out and hitting the field in preparation.
What's it like to play with, at this time, 6 different quarterbacks on the field?
Well, I mean, it's great for one because they're all coming out here competing. And then two, I mean, it's always somebody else. We ain't got to wait for somebody to get set and stuff like that. It's just constantly a new quarterback every time, fresh and ready to go. So, yeah.
What's the wide receiver position group like right now as you try and battle for some playing time this fall?
Well, I mean, right now everybody knows every position, so there's not like an X or Z or, you know, this person made for this spot. So everybody knows every position, and you got to be ready for when your name is called.
How do you feel like you've grown as you've gone through your very unique and individual journey at BYU? You've been on both sides of the ball a little bit, now back as a receiver. How have you grown the most?
I would say I definitely got more mature. When I came in, like, everything was foreign to me. I didn't know anything. So going into my 4th year, I'm more comfortable. Definitely bought in. I'm loving what Kalani's doing. And, yeah, I'm just more comfortable.
Walk us through the first 3 years and redshirting and I think switching positions, right? Take us from when you first showed up to kind of now and where you've been.
So I was recruited as receiver. So I came in, burned my red shirt in a couple games, and then Kalani and them came in. They saw me. They saw my physicality and what I could do. So they kind of wanted to try me in at corner. So I went to corner, and last minute they kind of decided to redshirt me, so I redshirted. And then the next year after that, they switched me back to receiver because Nick Kurtz, all those guys left. So to get depth at receiver, went back to receiver. Then, you know, it didn't go my way, which is life. So I didn't really play much last year, and now here I am ready to take over. I'm hungry.
How do you battle that mentally when you feel like, okay, I know I'm good enough, I have the skill set, I'm not on the field right? How do you work through that mentally?
I think it's just being hungry. I mean, I always got that hunger. I love the game. I never settle for less. I'm fully confident in myself. I know what I can do, and when I step on the field, it's about taking over. If I line up in front of you, I'm trying to destroy you.
That's always an intimidating feeling. I get that look from Spencer occasionally.
Yes, I'm lining up across from Jeremy. I will destroy you,
He wants to destroy me. Okay, then. Let's go to break. Why the number 1?
Well, I came in, I had number 2 for the longest, and, I mean, Moroni switched to 17, so I was just, why not?
Did you have 1 in high school?
No, high school I had 8. When I first got here, I had 1, and then, you know, Moroni, I guess, was kind of the older guy, so they gave it to him.
He didn't have to do anything for you?
No,
You're a nice guy.
He just took it.
In the NBA, they pay money. Right. Yeah. I wouldn't encourage that activity, but, like, hey, you got to do this for me.
Right. No, it was he just got it, so I was like, all right, I'll stick with 2. A lot of good people. Cody Hoffman and people wore 2, so keep the legacy going. But last year, or 2 years ago, I switched to 1.
What you got to do is get the best defensive players number. That way, the jerseys in the BYU store could be yours too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Every time I go through there, I kind of wish we can get paid for our numbers and jerseys, stuff like that. But it's all good. They're trying to get that going with the NCAA.
How did playing defensive back help you as a receiver?
I think knowing what the defense is expecting, like a corner knows what to look for. So as a receiver, knowing what he's looking for, I can counter that and try to use it against him. So if he knows I'm just going to speed release off the line, then I could just give him a jab step or something like that and just mix it up.
So it's like a big bluff game.
Exactly. It's just trying to counter what he does, trying to know what he's going to do and try to just counter against that.
All right.
When Spencer gives me the look, I employ that.
He knows. Jerem knows.
Yeah,
Akile.
I know.
He knows. Hey, thanks for the time, man. Great to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.